Okay. Oh, that was new. Let's get into it though. It's Friday. Oh, guys, you're too... Okay, shut up. You're too enthusiastic. I love it. All you have to say is it's Friday and this random group of men just starts cheering in your ears. Hello, everyone. How you doing? Welcome in. Hope you enjoyed the starting music. It was actually music made to set the tone, because today we are dropping back into Levki, my friends. This is it. We are here. In fact, I'm going to turn off this music. We don't need all that. We're going to be listening to game music today because we're back. We have returned home to Levki. Alpha 4.4 is in PTU, so we are going to do a whole bunch of gameplay today. Check out the new station, the new landing zone, Nyx, the Glaciem ring, the space stations around it. Just in general, a showcase of some of the new gameplay we might be able to see in these first couple of waves. For that reason, I'll be focused on getting the footage today, so I'm going to be probably not doing as much talking in like the times when I'm more locked in, and you guys can make fun of my slanted eyebrows and my focused eyes. But in general, today is going to be about just introducing ourselves, reintroducing ourselves to the new place. Welcome in, though, everybody. Welcome back to Lagski. I can see it. I can feel it. Just like before. Notification gang, I appreciate you guys over there on YouTube. B5 and Pico Suave. We're in here nice and right on the dot. Right when I posted the YouTube thing. Saw my man Suave in the chat. Astro Monkey and Matt Sully, good to see you too as well. Maverick, thank you for jumping in. Mrs. Tomato, as always, keeping the chat tomatoey. Jaybird, hello friend. Sup gang. Vastin, my man, always giving us a lovely introduction to the day. Welcome in. Lord Skippy and Mr. Fola in the chat. Good to see you, my dude. Arctic Wolf, Brigadier Bo, my man with the highs. Hello, Zero. Sensei and Arctic. I said Arctic. I'm saying it again. Congratulations, Arctic. You're our two mentions for today. PK. My man PK Payback getting payback. Not everyone is here. You don't see Bob. We need a Bob in the chat. I know you meant in Levski, but we do need a Bob in the chat. Daft Hole and playing catch up. Good to see you both in here. Juke. My man Juke. Lane. Wolves Light. Welcome in, y'all. You'll finally get to see Levski. The old Levski came and went during your time of ignoring development. May have been there at one point when you logged in, but never went. Yeah, I mean, by the time Hurston and the other planets started coming in, Levski lost its new novelty. And over there on YouTube, Shifty, Mr. Shifty Razor, B5, Astro Monkey. Thank y'all for coming in here so nice and early. It's Nyx, dude. What are you gonna do? Who doesn't want to see Nyx to get started? All right. Let's get into this. Nyx is the third star system coming to Star Citizen. It's being released in November of 2025. Just about a month ago, we didn't really expect it to come at this point, but it's nice to see it coming back in now. It's an interesting story because Nyx is a system we've never had in the game, but its main sort of landing zone, its social center is Levki, which we have had in the game. Levki was the first place we landed in the game back in 2018. And it was eventually removed because it was really only meant to be a place where they could test planetary landings. Once they realized the planetary landings were good, they were like, okay, let's put planets in. And those will be where people are landing. So the Stanton planets ended up taking the spot, and Delamar was removed from the game. And it hasn't really shown itself since then until now. Wow, there's a lot of people here. That's why it's so laggy. So the first thing you could tell here is that we are lagging it up. And this is generally because, well, first it's a new location, so a lot of new things getting loaded into the game that may not be working correctly that they'll need to figure out throughout the PTU process. The other thing, though, is that, like, everyone and their mom is loading in here because it's the only like really significant new thing in 4.4, and it's a whole star system. So I would say let's not judge performance just yet. Let's give it a couple PTU cycles and even wait until it goes live to really decide if this is a doomed location because of stuttering, but I don't think it is. But back to the history story.
Can't get through here.
Levki is a asteroid base built into the giant asteroid of Delamar, the biggest one in the Glaciem ring of Nyx. And it's gone through a couple iterations that have had different looks, but I think what they came up with here is probably the best they've done. It's got this feeling of like, you know, you're in an asteroid belt, right? There are asteroids floating kilometers off the surface. It has a different feel from other planets and landing zones. It has zero-G loading stations, unlike other landing zones. It has zero-G EVA right outside this location, unlike other landing zones. So this is going to be a pretty unique location, which is exciting. But we're here to see kind of what content we could get into. So first I want to try and take a mission. Let's do some looking around in Levki right now, see what the locations look like. But really I want to get out of here and get to the rest of Nyx, which I think is going to be a little better off for us, a little bit less laggy. Now you can see we've got some of these missions of old that we used to love. Delivery missions, little courier missions, single box deliveries. These are the best things to introduce to new players or to your friends when they're jumping into the game for the first time. So seeing these coming back into the game is good. When you hear people complain about 4.0 having deleted missions and they haven't been coming back, these are some of the missions they've been talking about. So it's nice to see these coming in. I hear they're kind of broken right now, but it seems 4.4 is the patch that's going to bring them back in. And we could take one of these, actually, when we take our mission. Here we got another one. Levki to Tisa. So this is a interstellar hauling contract. We got some mercenary missions going on here. Looks like you can get yourself some mercenary guild script. Missions are coming from Intersec. And they're just having you intercept some outlaw combat ships, it sounds like, out in space somewhere. Here's an ambush mission, I believe. So they're adding some lore and narrative to the ambush missions, which is good. Citizens for Prosperity is in need of pilots with dogfighting, so definitely a lot of, like they said, they're bringing the same combat missions from Stanton over to Nyx, but they're changing the narrative around it. So we could see that's pretty clear. Speaking of which, we did not go over the monthly report yet. Since this dropped, I rushed into the PTU. I will get to the monthly report. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow, maybe Monday, but there are some really interesting things in there that I'd love to discuss with you guys. So I'm not skipping it, just getting to the PTU because it is exciting. And another Defend Intersec operative. So pretty standard missions outside of the deliveries. Looks like it's the same stuff coming in through Unverified. So let's go look at the rest of Levki real quick. Just a quick peruse. Hello. Dude, our frame rates are bad. So this is interesting. The quote-unquote train or public transit in Levki is actually an elevator. It's combining the two things you love most. And then making them not work right. Well, I guess we're not going downstairs.
Feels like I haven't seen you in ages. What have you been doing?
Oh, you know, just playing in all the other patches. Levki just got here. All right, so I don't think we're going downstairs.
New thought avenues. It's fascinating work.
What's up?
You were just talking. I'd like to... Oh! That sounds like a door opening. Nope.
Yeah.
Well, this is Anthony Tanaka. If you know, you know. If you don't, you need to learn. Master regime sucks. We'll leave it at that. Okay, so... We might be trapped in this main area, in which case it might be time for us to just go get ourselves a ship and skadoodle the poodle out of here. Actually, there are stairs that go downstairs, I think. Are there? No, I might be mistaken. I think those are actually already downstairs. They just go further downstairs. Yeah, I think we're trapped up here. Unfortunately, we can't see the rest of Levki at this moment. But by the time people are watching this gameplay, that very well might have changed. Oh, okay.
Let's go, people. Move it.
One of the doors opened. I'll just stand back here and wait.
What's up on your end?
Anything new in your world?
The Vandal are smaller to fit the metrics of ships.
Business has been improving. There have been some logistical issues that have
There's one.
been
Go, go,
getting
go, 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 go. Go, 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 go.
resolving.
No! God dang it.
Pretty wild.
Toes. We're in. Whew. We made it. Yo, Abs. Hey, thank you for the sub, dude. I appreciate you a ton. 21 months supporting the stream. Keeping the hijinks and shenanigans going. Oh, the elevator actually goes up now. Cool. So I could see the EVA exit. Dude, much love. 21 freaking months. Old Abs said, hey, folks. Hope everyone's doing well today. We are, thank you. I hope you're doing well too. Okay. So this is unlike anywhere else in Star Citizen when it comes to landing zones, cities in general. They're always in protected space. They always have gravity, they always have atmosphere. But Levki is unique in that, I mean, as soon as you get off the walkway,
We've had this conversation before, right? Hangars open and the flight paths clear.
so you can just EVA. Which right now is not a huge deal, but I do think this is going to be... There's a lot of opportunities for them to do interesting stuff with this. It also means on the other side, we'll go look at this later, but on the other side, you actually have some really interesting cargo loading mechanisms in that if you're delivering cargo to Lorville, for instance, you cannot fly a Hull C down there. Hull Cs don't go in atmosphere. So you're stuck trying to deliver to the space station in orbit or to somehow disembark your cargo and get it down to the city. But here, you've got the capacity of a landing zone. You also have access to ships that can't go in atmosphere. So it starts to complicate trade routes. It makes things a little bit more interesting for specific players, I think. And it just in general makes this a more unique landing zone. Interested in seeing how they capitalize on that, but holy crap, there are a lot of ships around here. We got Idrises, we got Paladins, Constellation, Zeus, Polaris, multiple Idri. There are people everywhere here right now. I imagine this is what it would look like if we had a real MMO population. It just looked like this at all landing zones, which would be cool. There's a Carrick down there. Abs, thank you for getting the hype train started on Twitch. I do not know why one started, but it did. Much love for you on that support. Dang, people are flying out of here. There's all kinds of ships too. It's actually kind of cool. We got Apollo, Spirit. What was that we just saw fly past us here? It's a Corsair. Idris, Zeus, Carrick. Pretty sick. It's always fun to see a newly released location because it's so bustling and terrible. And there are ships everywhere. All right, let's explore more of outside. Outside Levki. Outside Lagski, yeah. It's funny, this place used to be called Lagski. There was this great moment back when this was still in game when we just had like a really bad update, a really bad patch, and things weren't working correctly, everything was lagging. And you could not get out of Levki. So it was like a great escape from Levki where we banded together as a community and made trips over to Delamar from Port Olisar to get all of the people out who couldn't spawn their ships. It was really funny. Basically every 3-point dot patch, yeah. Everything up until they added object container streaming was difficult. Just straight built into the side of an asteroid we are here. Definitely more bustling now. You got to remember, back when we had Levki, we only had 50 people in a shard. We now have over 650 people in a shard. So it's definitely going to have, they had to expand it. It's going to feel a bit different. $25? No, we had 50 by then. By 3.3, 3.2? I think it went up to 50 after 3.0. No? When did they go from 25 to 50? Just gonna land on this here landing pad and potentially scare someone into thinking we're stealing their Star Lancer. But honestly, don't leave the elevator down. I might do it. I might get carried away. Hello? How do we get off here? Oh, dude, that's good music. That's good music. That brings me back. I got my nostalgia glasses on. Oh, yeah, let's go. Oh, party to this song. It just feels good, you know? There's something about it. It's probably just the fact that we haven't heard it in a while. Okay, so that was a nice little breath of fresh air. Let me see if I can take you guys to the underbelly real quick before we get out into space. Dude, what is my frame rate? We made it.
What's new with you?
The Grand Barter. Yeah, we're running at about 10 frames per second right now. Not ideal. All right, here's the main plaza. It looks mostly the same as it used to. I would say there's definitely better atmosphere here. The lighting is better. NPCs are more talkative. You can hear. It actually sounds like there's conversation going on downstairs. Which is, you know, just a audio track, but it's better than before.
I'd sooner cut off my own arm and deal with a member.
You need something? Got some stuff here.
There's a shop for something. It's a loud shop, dude. What the f is this running on? This sounds like my streaming PC. This broken CPU cooler. The server pop is 315.
Come on in.
That's actually a good point. When it comes to what's going on in this shard right now, we have. Where is the number?
You need stuff. I got stuff.
You there. You are a person of good taste, I can tell.
Server FPS zone. Where's the population?
I have it all and more at prices you have to see to believe.
Line below server FPS. Server FPS is here. Ah, here we go. Yeah, so we got a shard population of 465.
You are passing on the deal.
But of all the 465 people in all 3 star systems, 310 of them are here on this one server. Like, Nyx is split up between multiple servers, and the majority of people are on a single one, not even just in the star system. So it's definitely going to add to the performance problems. Not to say that's the only problem, but that's why it's good to wait and see once things have settled down a little bit.
Welcome.
You need something?
This guy sounds like some of the shopkeepers over in Istanbul, which I guess is kind of the point. He's here
all
to...
and more at prices you have to see to believe.
You, hey, come here. Welcome, my friend. Come here, my friend with the pants. I literally got referred to as my friend with the pants one time. I just had some, like, differently colored pants on. But hey, you know, if you call me my friend with the pants, I feel special. I feel obligated to come talk to you. You see my pants. You see me.
Sure as hell
You
can't
know
go
me.
on like this.
No?
Something needs to be done.
Okay. Do it then. We got a little shop down here. It's an interesting shop. Definitely... I won't say definitely, but I'm pretty sure this is different from the way it used to be. I don't remember there being, like, display models scattered like this. Must have been some good-looking pants. Well, dude, when you slap them on legs like these... Standard armor stuff. Who knows, though? There is morals of armor here. Maybe we make this the new org home base. Everybody want to move 2 star systems away? They're not selling weapons in here. Oh, we have to go to contentious somethings. So it's definitely got like a disheveled, not very put together look. I know some people are a little annoyed by that. They've been living here for quite some time. Why haven't they fixed the area up? I don't know. I can kind of agree with that in some cases. I do think that there should be some places that just look very put together because you naturally would make some places put together. We'll have to see. Hello. You just sell tiger claws in here. Is that it? And cups. Oh, that whole store is new. Okay. But we had corderies before, no? Let's go back to the contentious something or rathers. I do want to have at least one gun before we go out into the zone. We're going to see just how dangerous Nyx is. Fly around a little bit around the POIs, see what happens.
Nice one.
Remember how hard I tried to get this on Wednesday? And now I could just buy it from this store? Ta-da.
Might take it.
You need stuff. I've got stuff.
Great. Think you'll like it.
You need stuff. I've got stuff. That's such a great tagline. Good lord, it's the
Yeah, I thought you
performance.
might take it.
All right, it looks like everybody's using the kiosks. Dude, this is crazy. This is like real MMO population energy, and the store is not ready for it.
Got some stuff here.
How you doing?
All right, maybe we could just buy our ammo off the shelf. Is that 55, P8SC, P6LR, P4, S38? How do you even like carry ammo for the kill shot? It's alternating. Oh yeah, you can live wherever you want, regardless of where the org operates out of. We just like to give people a place where they know at least there will be a general gathering. And we usually are spawning our events from wherever the org home is,
Firstly out.
just for the convenience of members who are starting
I'll get
there.
that sorted for you.
Sometimes you feel CIG is a little classist. Oh, you aren't rich, you must be living in trash and love it. Yeah, CIG really has a it's like their locations are very much caricatures of what they're going for. They're like very exaggerated.
Good choice.
Which is cool, but we do need some not exaggerated parts. Please give me the bright ammo in here. Am I just gonna have to wait in line?
Great. Let me take care of that.
Don't ping in space around the station. It's freaking crazy, right? So many lights.
I'll get that sorted for you.
Nothing wrong with my computer. It's this is a test branch. And everybody is in the same place, so the game's not running as well.
Yeah, I thought you might take it.
It's so funny she just says that to anybody buying something in the room. It's like, who are you talking to, ma'am? This guy on the computer over here?
Great.
No. It's not Eve Time Annihilation. This is like the game is breaking, is what you're seeing. It's not working right now. It's just not. They need to. This is the very first day this location's been dropped in. Generally, these things just don't run well in the first couple days.
Nice one.
And because it's so new, everybody gets like right into the same place, so the game starts lagging more. Bro, what are you buying? The whole store?
Great. Let me take care of that. Nice one.
You need stuff. I got stuff.
You need stuff. I got stuff.
I'll
Hello?
get that sorted for you.
What if I just snuck up here and started using the console? Out from under him.
Sounds good.
Just like cancel him out. I just reach over and hit Alt F4 on the keyboard while he's still using it. We need more terminals and consoles around, or we could just use like.
You need something? Got some stuff here.
You gonna let me use it? Oh, what the hell? Are you kidding me?
Think you'll like it.
Fucking.
You need stuff. I got stuff.
Only gonna make it take longer, brother.
I mean, I'm the one who's been waiting here for 5 minutes already, but sure, go ahead. Do your thing.
Choice.
I love that. It's only gonna take longer. Well, maybe if you wait in the f***ing line. God.
Shit for sale. Got shit for sale.
Choice.
I will stay right here. That way, as soon as he's done, I can access the screen.
Yeah, okay.
Great. Think you'll like it.
Purchase from the Mobi-Glass when inside the shop. I can't see the ammo I need from the Mobi-Glass. They don't have it on the store shelf.
Sounds good.
I can't believe this dude jumped in front and said it's only. I should have just sat in front of the screen and said, okay, I guess we won't go anywhere. But unfortunately, we do have things to do.
You need stuff. I got stuff.
Nice one.
And trying to teach them your rights. Well, I'll tell you, if this is the best the next generation has to offer, we'll
I'll
Alrighty.
get that sorted for you.
absolutely useless.
Ooh, do they not have ammo for this?
From a multi-wrench.
Or am I just looking at that? Ah, okay, cool. I think I just bought a whole bunch of the LMG. I just realized it was
Something?
showing me ammo. Or weapons, not ammo.
Yeah, I thought you might take it.
And no med pens? Maybe. Yes, it got med pens. Okay.
You need something? Got some stuff here.
Sounds good.
And now we get to go. Okay, thanks for patiently waiting.
You need stuff. I got stuff.
Oh, it's my home location. I forget home locations be like that.
For sale. Got shit for sale. Shit for sale. Got shit for sale.
Doom. Doom, doom. It's good music. Sorry. Oh, yeah, it would be decent to be able to use the Mobi-Glass. That's how it used to be,
Something?
I think.
Got some stuff here.
Alright, I just need something for my chest here.
Wherever. You need stuff. I got stuff.
Okay, and I want that nice fancy red backpack. There we go. Cool. Alright. Weapon-wise, we got ourselves a kill shot. We got a pulverizer and an LH-86. Gonna grab ammo. Throw the rest of it in our backpack. Get ourselves a multi-tool. We'll likely have to get ourselves a box or two while we're out.
I got stuff.
Of course, some med pens. And I'd say we're pretty much good to go, folks. You need stuff? I got stuff. Alright, let's depart from Levki. I know we haven't seen all of the underground here, but honestly, my eyes hurt. I'll show you the ventilation station real quick and then we'll get going. Plenty of space to explore, plenty of places to find dead bodies laying on the floor. Welcome everybody, thank you for coming in. This is your captain speaking. Tomato will be we just with got you raided by shortly. citizens. freaking Spooner. Mr. Spoon! What do I call your crew of lovely individuals? Are you guys the Spoons? Is it a... Yeah, it's Spoons. Is it a spoon raid? Thank you for the spoons, folks. We got enough forks. I appreciate you finishing up that equation for us. How you doing? Did you happen to be playing some Star Citizen as well? You can call them the Spoonies. They like that. Oh, how sweet. Can we get a shout out for this? Oh, look. Look. He's been shouteth. Thanks. Thanks for hooking up my man Spoon Boy with the little mention in chat. Guys, we rated him a couple weeks ago, so you may know him. If you don't, though, you can click on that name, check him out, see if you'd like to watch some of his stuff. Absolutely massive stream in, I think, just a year or two. Been killing it on Twitch, dude. Good to see you playing. Thank you so much for bringing the folks through. Maybe we hop in game sometime, buddy. You've been spooned. I mean, I'm already getting forked by CIG enough. What the heck is that, Recco? What's she doing out here in the hallway? Ma'am? Did they make her younger, or is her skin just, like, glitched? She looks like a child. Your leg doing okay? Ma'am, can we take missions from you? So Recco Pataglia is actually the mission giver of Levki. She's usually standing right here. Oh, but I guess now this is... It's a fake screen. It looks like commodity trading. She's usually standing right here. This would be cool to get a layout like this. You're supposed to be able to decide where boxes go in your ship, so we might actually get something like this at some point. In fact, I wonder if this is a previs or a planned UI. Anyways, she's supposed to be standing here, and I believe she will give us missions when it comes to things like mining and salvage. Whoa. It's not what a Polaris is supposed to... Whoa! Oh, we lost a hammy. What is going on? Just too many people with spaceships around here. There's people working all over in here. You don't want to, like, get undressed. You're just working at a computer. Why is it people need to pull out the biggest ships they have? Honestly, I don't know.
Come on, keep it
I think it's just like the most impressive thing they have, so they like to pull out whatever has the highest value. Spooner's going to eat and have some family time. Have a great stream. Thank you so much again for dropping folks off. Mad about benefit, man. Good to see you. Flexing on the haters. I feel like it's going to be a problem. I guess not when you're around a landing zone, it won't be a problem, but if I was a pirate, I would just hang out and fly around normal places and look for large ships that are crewed by very small amounts of people. It sounds like those are the best targets you could possibly, because even if they're not carrying anything, you could sell their components for a ridiculous amount of money. All right, here's... Ah, I see. So this loops around back to the entrance for the whole location. Thank you. Thank you very much. Cuban. My man Cuban came in to bless the stream. Let's go, dude. Yeah. Buddy, my dude. Toes gang. Kicking off for the day. Hold on, I'm going to do my little... Ow. I just got chalk stuff all over my hand. Thank you, Toes gang of Wednesday. You guys are appreciated.
Wow.
Thank you to everybody who was one of the lovelies. Cuban. Starting us off big, dude. Brother! Cubans also, might I add, me and Mrs. Tomato, because of the possibility of SNAP benefits ending and like people possibly just not getting food right now from the government, me and Mrs. Tomato wanted to do some food drive stuff, go drop off some supplies. We actually put that off because it turns out they want money instead. So we're gonna go donate cans probably tomorrow or Sunday. But we were going to also do donations, and Cubant, the lovely freaking amazing person that he is, donated $100 to help pay for people to eat meals. We matched that halfways, so we added another $50 on top of that. But this man literally out here helping people eat foods from across the world. Thank you, man. Sorry to put the spotlight on you, but that is amazing energy, dude. God bless you. All right, let's get out of here. There's more to see of Nyx than Levki. I love the place, but I want to get flying. I want to go run a mission. Let's see what we can actually find outside of Levki. It's open. Go, 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 go. You're lost in the monolith. Mrs. Tomato is playing through Expedition 33 right now. Really cool game. I'm not a JRPG kind of guy, but that's a cool game. What?
I have killed everything 4 times.
Oh, she's lost.
I don't know where to go.
You've killed everything 4 times?
I have, like, started and killed everything 4 times.
That's violent.
Find the exit.
It's very violent.
Or wherever it is.
Yeah, thank you. Vassen, you're on Act 2? We're on Act 2 as well.
Oh. Sorry, I thought you had played through. Sorry. Sorry.
Hey, what's going on?
Act 2 is pretty crazy. But I won't say anything else because some people are on Act 1. The game desperately needs a map. Hey, I wonder if that was like a design consideration, like they really wanted people to get into exploration. Uh-oh. Why'd it just go dead silent? What does this mean? Let me out. Oh, thank God. Okay. That was chaos on my ears. I don't like silence. Silence is okay. Silence can be pretty helpful. Yeah, it seemed like a jump scare, right? When you can hear the movie cut the sound, like the background noise, because they're about to do something. I hate that happens. It just telegraphs it. Okay. What we're going to take out today is got to have to be something that can carry things. But also has some protection capabilities. Something we can get in and out of quickly. Ooh, I'm thinking maybe the Guardian MX. Because if I'm just putting out... I don't even know where the Guardian is. What's the brand for Guardian? Mirai. There's actually starting to become so many ships I have to think about it. Oh, I only have the regular Guardian. Oh well, we can do that. Game Maker's Toolkit made a good video about maps and the dotted line. Dude, Game Maker's Toolkit's such a great channel. Toes. I feel like he doesn't put out as many videos as he used to, and I miss them.
visit us again.
Hope we get prosthetics like that one day, even though with regen it doesn't make any sense. It does. So in the lore they've made a... Yeah, let me... Hold up. I got you covered. Cali VT. Check it out. They have already concepted cybernetics for players. Because the thinking is, when you die in Star Citizen, even if you get regenerated, with bad enough injuries, or if you die so many times that your viability score starts to drop, you'll start to retain your injuries through death. Not necessarily like you'll wake up and you'll be, oh, what the heck? The tip fund thing still says computer repair fund. That's not right. We're not repairing the computer anymore. Basically, if you go through trauma bad enough when you die, or if you've died enough times that you run into the off chance, you might get revived and have a choice of a cybernetic or have a cybernetic instead. I don't really know. But yeah, it's like character customization. I'm sure you could probably just go somewhere in the game and they'll cut your arm off and give you a cybernetic anyways, just so you can have it. But essentially the idea is just to show wear and tear in the same way that they do on the ships. I don't think this affects gameplay at all. I think it's all cosmetic, but it should be fun to see how people look differently. Regenerate, but degenerate. This is a bad idea. It's against the imprint idea. I mean, it's literally built into the imprint idea. Like, I'm not speculating here. Let me show you. If you go to Star Citizen Regeneration Lore, Elmore, back in 2021, when they made the idea of imprints and regeneration, this isn't an add-on. This is the thing that they brought in with it. It says traumatic response echo. This is the term used to describe the link between an imprint and its source. When a major traumatic event occurs, such as death or even regeneration itself, the psychological impact of it can sometimes be strong enough to permanently alter the imprint. For example, if a person's legs are crushed prior to death, there's a possibility that an echo will be created that will alter the imprint so that the individual's legs are no longer functional. Echoes are the reason why patients may regenerate, bearing the scars and wounds of how they died, and why only one copy of a person can exist at a time. Regeneration itself also creates echoes, and over time an individual's imprint will degrade and become less viable. This is also why imprints cannot be used to extend life, as the process of aging itself echoes through the imprints. I promise I'm not speculating on these things. This is just the way that they want the game to work, and that's why they've talked about cybernetics at least. They could always change that too. You never really know with CIG. But they did build it into the idea of how imprints and regeneration works, which I think is a good call. Cybernetics are fun. Death of a Spaceman makes little sense with how the game works. That's because the game don't work right. The idea of everyone being equal no matter what is terrible for game design. It's the gladiator's mentality, and that's not how an open world should be. Right. I should be able to kill anybody who thinks that Drake is better than Origin, and that's just that. It's doesn't mean it's fair. Life ain't fair. Stop liking Drake. I'm kidding. Drake is quite nice. No hate on the Drake fans. I won't kill you, unless you know you're a pirate. Then maybe. Just give you a whole robot body. I was hoping that Cyberpunk 2077 would do more to capitalize on that, like doing robot stuff and how it affects you. You feel like the permadeath or character change aspect of it is more of a forced character facelift than anything. It is literally just a consequence. It is the only reason they're doing it is just to make people consider life. It's not meant to be it's the only reason that it exists is like it's like having a health bar, right? This is just a longer term health bar. People put health bars in games so that you worry about getting attacked and how you play the game so you don't lose health. They're just putting this in so that you can die and think about death and play differently because of that. It's It's something that's used in games in different ways. The Souls games do a similar situation. Elden Ring does stuff like that. I guess From Software in general does kind of stuff like that. And that's why I don't think they're really making it too consequential. Just enough that you actually care. Not so much that you don't try anything. Origin doesn't have a salvage or mining ship. It doesn't, does it? I don't think it ever will either. Doesn't seem like it's in their wheelhouse. Will you do more damage with bionic arms? More bleeding effects? Hey, Tentacle Love, how you doing? You could get the same effect by charging them when they reach a threshold, like using your imprint would be a last resort. All those other times you wake up in a hospital is because you got lucky. But what's the functional difference between that? This is Nick's music we're listening to. I don't like functionally. I don't think there's. It sounds like you're saying something similar. You die, and you just come back until eventually you die, and then you have to like pay for it or get in trouble for it. This is the same thing. It's just different flavor text, right? Unfortunate, it's only going to impact the people that care about what they look like. Not necessarily. You also have to pay a tax when you die. So it's a money sink as well. And you will lose some reputation. So you won't necessarily have your top level reputation with somebody. It will degrade a little bit if you do die like that.
Contact received. Landing gear up.
And we are now in local Levki airspace. Airspace? Whoa, and people are dying. Why are you guys fighting right now, man? You can't even see. Is this called airspace or vacuum space? It's just space? Local Levki space base? And it's terrible. But at least we made it out. All right. Let's get a little bit of a distance away from from Delamar and see if we can get some better performance. One of my favorite parts about the Glaciem ring is all these clusters of rocks kind of look like clusters of rocks you'd see when you have minables around. But it actually... So mineable asteroids aren't as obvious anymore. It's kind of nice to just be able to wonder if you can mine a rock or not. Levski's exactly what you imagine. You just leave that statement free of added context. With how the story has been told, you would assume your character would be more reluctant to regenerate. With how the story has been told? What do you mean by that? Like the regen crisis? If they want character changes, they can put in an option for that, not just at patches or death of a spaceman. But I think they're doing that too. I think you can also change your characters without dying. You know what? How about we just jump away? Is there anywhere we can quantum travel to get out of here? Let us head towards, man, there's nothing in the system yet to go to. I'll head towards the Pyro Gateway. Do a ping and break my game. You can try to take a mission, but you can't QT to them. Really? That's weird. It was working for me in Ivocati, so I wonder why it's not working now. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a bathroom break. All right. Are we there? We gotta try and drop out midway so we end up in the asteroid belt. Stop talking to the chair, folks. It doesn't like you, it's just using you. Since the regen crisis. Well, yeah, so the regen crisis, I think, changes things. But as far as the way it actually works, they didn't base the lore around the regen crisis. They based it around the whole game. The regen crisis is supposed to be a new thing that is changing how people act. Oops. Drop out. Oh, boy. Nope. Nope, we missed it. All right. Performance. Buttery smooth out here. So, definitely issue with Nyx itself, or with Delamar itself. We are getting 60 frames. Be honest though, I feel like I should still be able, I guess, is that the asteroid belt right there? Looks really far away. All right. Yeah, I don't even know how far I need to fly to get to the belt. Oh, looks like I already crossed through it. Holy crap. Where's the video on the new monthly report? I have not had time to cover the monthly report yet. So hopefully over the weekend. That is the belt, dude. You can just see it rendered from that far away. That's crazy. Does the Aaron Halo belt render like this? I think I'm getting close. Bro. What?
Hello, how can Miss help you today? Systems on.
This is crazy. I don't think I've seen an asteroid belt look like this in this game before. I wonder how long until we can see the individual asteroids start showing up. No, I don't think the Aaron Halo belt has a cloud like this, so this might very well be unique to Nyx. See if you could quantum boost. we could get there real quick. Let's... Is that the end of the universe? Okay, now I'm like inside of this.
Hello, how can Miss help you today? Systems on.
I think I'm inside of it now. Is this the asteroid belt, dude? I'm so confused. What? We need quantum boost so we can navigate this kind of a space. I don't know what this is. It's moving too. It's moving across the screen. Oh, maybe I'm moving. Indeed, I was moving. Yeah, so this is just like a band of gas that goes around the whole star system, I guess. I hope they fill it with points of interest. But yeah, this might just be like a... Maybe it's a placeholder for the asteroid belt. The thing is, I got a mission in the asteroid belt, and I was sent to asteroids. So I've seen them. I know they're here, and obviously they're around Delamar. But I'm not finding them here.
Hello, how can Miss help you today? Systems on. Quantum travel engaged. Systems off. Hello, how can Miss help you today? Systems on.
Yeah, I have no idea what this is. Let me try and take a contract and see if it'll take us to... Vastin was saying you can't quantum travel to them. I don't have the MX version of this. Oh, God. That's so far away. Maybe any that are closer, possibly? What the fuck? Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Ah! Oh, what the shit was that? Dude. I'm dead. Bro. No. My volume was way too high for that. Oh my God. I thought a plane crashed into my house, man. I'm sweating. God damn it, Maverick.
Better check to see if you peed a little.
I peed a lot. It's all over the chair. I need a new chair. Aye. Thank you. That was great. Those are the kinds of noises that I expect out in deep space. It looks like both of these packages want me to go to the same place. Yeah. Okay. So we're just going to fly all the way back towards Levki, I guess. Putting this Guardian through its paces. Oh, that's weird. The beacon's way far away from the rack site. Made you and your cat jump too. We all jumped together. Ah, it was a little bonding moment for us. Thank you. Thank you, Maverick. Thank you. trade that one and it's worth it. I mean, I like the Guardian MX better, to be honest. I don't know why I have the Guardian. We don't own one, so I can't trade it in anyways. If we do own one, it's for a giveaway.
Quantum fuel at 75%.
Set my imprint to the chair. You have this stream on the sound bar in your office. You had someone in here when that went off.
Wow.
Oh, apologies. We don't usually have loud noises. I like how Maverick did that, but has completely stayed out of the chat. Thank you for the bits, dude. Subscribership of the month is the Guardian series. I am not a sub, though. I don't subscribe. All of us just jumped together. Imagine watching in a car with a sound level at 15 and surround sound. Well, Distroy said he was luckily he was parked in his truck. You had a lot. Oh, right. I'm in the PTU. Yeah, that's a good point. That would explain it. See, chat has the answer to everything. Just gotta defer to you guys. Does the MX not do well in PvP? Why not? Anything with cannons is gonna play probably worse with somebody like me because I don't hit my shots. Oh, it's sluggish. I didn't know they even made them one slower than the other. Okay, that's the beacon. So it looks like I'm really supposed to be going there. You're a little disappointed in the MX? To be honest, I just like it because of the looks. I could care less about how good it is in combat. I just want to fly one of these around as my go-to ship. They look so cool. Appreciate you, Maverick. Thanks for being here, dude. Keeping us awake as well. Okay. So, pretty clear that this ring... Ah, there we go. So it is rendered from a distance with that cloudy texture. For some reason, though, it seems to be having a weird amount of trouble rendering in. Now, what my favorite thing about this ring is the bands that make it up are actually pretty visible. So if you go to these more cloudy looking areas, from my experience, it does seem like the asteroids get thicker. But then you also have these gigantic areas like I'm in right now, where there's really not much going on and you can fly around pretty freely. Some parts of this asteroid belt, though, are very crowded. And I'm hoping that they can capitalize on that and build much denser areas where we can start to be like, hey, you know, if you can pilot your way in here and navigate this, then you get access to much more nice minerals that most people can't find. But as I mentioned before, they also have these clusters of rocks all over this asteroid belt that kind of remind me of what it looks like when you find mineable rocks, which makes me think maybe it'll be a little bit more interesting to search through here and find minables. Considering that they are also changing the way that commodities respawn and minables respawn, there's a chance that maybe they'll just make it so that any rock out here can spawn some kind of mineral in it, and you don't have to look for specific ones anymore. But that might be that may be too much of a copium. Yeah, Vacinid, give a reason for small mining ships to go out on adventures if they did that. I would love that. Now here we have a small... excuse me. Woo. Here we have a small shipwreck. Looks like a constellation. And we will be looking to try and find a black box, I think, here. Or just a random package. Either way, we're going to go and see what we can get. This is one of the best missions you can give to a newcomer. Okay, chill. As you can see, no combat. Minimal moving around or understanding how the game works. It's just kind of... You're basically just a courier, and you get a little bit extra experience by EVAing and seeing a derelict ship. This is like one of the best ways to introduce people to the game, so I am beyond ecstatic that it seems with Nyx they're reintroducing them after 4.0 was off for a while. And there are some loot boxes in these places now. Brig, you're in... cockpit. Maybe we'll find a cruise bottle. Y'all left over any cruise in here? The only sad part about this is these are still old assets, these derelicts that they're using. But if they're getting these missions to work again, then I'm very hopeful they also are updating ships to be added in as more derelicts. Imagine trying to do like a derelict package recovery mission on a broken down Hammerhead or like a Polaris or something big where you have to like really EVA through the ship and get that sense of mystery and what happened. All they have to do is throw a couple of procedurally made voice clips or text documents in there for some extra lore. And these would be pretty satisfying missions, I think. Although there's nothing here in terms of loot. The last one I took, I was able to still at least find some loot boxes inside the ship. Alright, well, let's grab our box. And head back to the ship. See? Really easy. And there's no like, oh, surprise, you're getting attacked. Defend yourself. If you are the kind of person who just wants to go about the game and run little tasks and not really have much stress, these are going to be great for you. Whee! It's so funny. All this work just to get a little box of chlorine. You guys couldn't have just replaced it? How's the PTU today? Is it laggy? Nyx is laggy. Well, Levki is laggy because everybody's there. But the rest of the star system is pretty good. And I'm assuming Stanton and Pyro are probably running well as well. Bro, that drop-off is so far. Let me see if we can't take another one of these while we're still out here. Woo, doggy, that's out there. We're gonna have to do a refuel before we head to the jump point. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I do hope that we get delivery missions out to the planets. Remember when you used to be able to like deliver pizza boxes? Okay, it wasn't pizza boxes. I always liked to imagine I was delivering pizza, but when you would just take packages out to the rooftops of New Babbage and ArcCorp, all they have to do is call the boxes pizza, and I'm living in my fantasy. Interstellar cyberpunk pizza delivery man. But I get good tips. I can afford a spaceship. What's my opinion on the GTA 6 delay? Think Squadron gonna get delayed to spring 27? I know Mrs. Tomato was very unhappy about it. It's interesting to see it get delayed, and I do wonder if it will get pushed again into 2027. Really just goes to show that it's freaking hard to make games. You know, we keep saying it. And they keep proving it. The headphones I'm using are the SteelSeries Artist Pro, I believe. All right. Looks like we've got a Starfarer here. Dang, this thing got messed up. Bottom left is exit to rear. Oh, I guess I could just... I wasn't getting blown up on the outside of Levki, but I did see some people dying for whatever reasons. Think a Polaris used it for target practice. Would we still have a Starfarer here if a Polaris had hit it with the torpedo? How cool would it be if we could take these fuel tanks though, and there was actual fuel in them? You could salvage that and sell it. Those are the headphones that Rowan gave away as free samples. Who's Rowan? What the... Brother! No! No, I said there was no combat here! You made me a liar! Get back to the ship! God dang NPC pirates. Get to the ship! I didn't even leave it in SCM. Come on, come on! Stop shooting at it! Stop shooting it! It's beautiful! Get in, get in, get in, get in, get in! Come on! Ooh, let's go! Come on! Aye! Okay. Okay. Come on. What a freaking jerk, dude. In a Mustang, too? He must have left the Starfarer out there as bait. I guess I am the Canterbury right now. Oh. And this guy is hacking. Look at him. He's all over the place.
Target destroyed.
God dang, these guns hit hard. Cool. Okay, so I am wrong. You might encounter combat while you're on these missions, but it is minimal, which is something. But there is the possibility of a pirate. It seems like coming out here. No, I know he's not hacking. That was just an NPC. Never leave ships with shields down. I just get into that habit of leaving in nav mode. Here's our black box. You can see what else is in here, though. This is similar to the mission that we ran for Miles Eckhart in that first. It feels nice to be able to EVA decoupled through a spaceship now, so you can just focus on setting your trajectory down a hallway and then, like, look as you float. Camera work is not easy in here. God. Toes. The first crash site that I arrived at in Nyx had loot boxes. I could pick up some stuff. It was just medical stuff, but it was like... It showed that they had spawned it in there on purpose, so... Wondering if that will happen more often or what the plan is there. Toes. Maybe we take one more just to see if it might have just been this mission. Yoink. That's bright. Bloop. Okay. Looks like we got our pickups. Let's see where our drop-off is going to be. I think it was the Pyro Station. I hope they're both at... Oh, no, this one goes to Levki. Okay. We can hit Levki up, and then we'll continue on to Pyro. Craw Nice, thank you so much for subbing up today. 13 14 months. Crown Ice been supporting the channel, keeping the stream going. Thank you so much, man. And Sip and Steer, you as well with the Prime sub. Appreciate you popping in here, dropping the good fun on the crew, on Toes Gang. Shout out to what? Don't do this to me. Don't do that. Don't do that. Shout out to anybody else who's in chat. If you are an Amazon Prime member and you get that good shipping, you do have a Prime sub you can use with any Twitch stream once a month for free. Easy, free way to support a streamer you love and to stick it to Mr. Jeff Bezos. You don't have to support me, but I like to put out a little reminder to folks. If you got a favorite streamer, hit him up. You appreciate the content, just got the game a couple days ago. Your videos have been extremely helpful. Glad to help, man. I've got a couple in the works right now that should also help a little bit more. Working on the kind of 10 little tips for newcomers kind of thing, and I'm working on a ship buying guide. A little different from your traditional ship buying guide, but I hope it does help folks who are coming in new to the game. Thanks so much for being here, Sip and Steer. Thanks for taking the chance to come through. And Flaro, I see in the chat, Mr. Music Man. How have you been, buddy? How's the work going?
Toes.
There are physicalized rocks floating around Levki that you can tractor beam. Huh. Solo Shot, thank you for the Prime sub. 4 whole months, dude. Basically gotten us through this period of going from long days to short days, and thank you. Okay? It's a little rough when you're sitting there at work and you're going a little late. You get off at 6 and suddenly it's dark. Not a fan. So thanks for helping the stream get through all of that. Cujo with the Prime sub. Appreciate you as well, buddy. Hope you're having a good day. 4.4 is doing okay. Levki is definitely struggling. So we're back in the Levki area and we can already feel it's getting a little jankier as we get closer. Wow, though. What a sight, man. People with the tractor beam ship might get silly ideas of eating them into Levki. Let's go! Marco Inaros. Flaro, you back into production, dude? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's just as soon as you get into the area, it gets bad. So it's got to be all the spaceships. It's got to be like the entity count and all the giant spaceships everyone's spawning in right here. That's crazy. Is it better in third person? Oh god, I can't tell how fast I'm going. Oh god, it's lagging too much for this. I can't tell if I'm flying straight or not. I think we're good. I think we're okay. Oi, 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 oi. Okay, we made it through. I kind of just wanted to see the these freight elevators. So these are the new exterior freight elevators. Here we are. I'm just going to actually get out of here real quick. Oh, I'm gonna get impounded. Okay, so it is... You can't really just like hang out here then? I guess not. Yeah, I'm not trying to EVA all the way over there, so we'll do that another time. Maybe we can find it from the inside. But this is the borehole. This is very different from what Levki used to be. This used to just end in a pit at the bottom of the borehole. Now it is... You can fly all the way through the asteroid, which is pretty cool. Oh my god. And then come around here. And then we could just set down on one of these pads real quick.
Docking procedure stop. Shield on. Docking denied. Landing gear down. Contact received.
Oh, this is so bad.
Engines off.
Okay.
Successful.
I'm just glad we made it. Look at those frames, every single one of them. You could take these frames out on a date, they're sticking around so long. Alright, I think this is the one we are dropping off here. And then we'll continue on our way after this. Dude, this is also the best part of Courier missions, was multiple drop-off locations, being able to just stack the missions, decide on the locations you want to go to. I feel like that is a huge part of running in a smaller ship, is just being able to transport boxes. You get good pay, not too difficult, and any ship can do it. Almost any ship. Maybe not a Hornet. Oh, and then this music kicks in. I'm going to spend so much time in Nyx over these next couple of months. I'm actually really loving the vibe of being out here. Can you not try to put the box down, please? All right. Dummy. There's no dance emote left, but I'm definitely dancing to this. You can't tell because I'm too laggy, but I'm like, yeah. Freaking head bobbing, turning every which way. It's just good music. Bless you, Pedro. Okay, we're headed upstairs. It'd also be cool to be in Levki and see people running through this central area with like a black box and you know they're running a mission. That's fun. Oh, this one's going down. Sir, please, another frame, please. May I have another frame? Yeah, seeing stuff get loaded at external freight elevators is going to be really cool. When you're rolling in to load up your Hull C and you see somebody else dropping boxes into their behemoth. No, I believe these boxes are still getting turned into the admin center, so they would not be going to your freight elevator and your hangar. Something that they might change. Oh, what the? Wait, did I just go? Why did I go down? Man.
Tell me, any news? I've heard, stranger, if you can believe that.
What the? No! God dang it. You don't think half our viewers have seen that movie? Wait, what movie did I quote? Sorry. Sometimes I say things and then they're gone.
Keep walking.
Oh, can I have more? Yeah.
Come on, move.
Why is it so bad? There are about 350 people on a single server in this area, so the game is having trouble handling it. Alright, we're actually going up. Okay, now how do I get up to the next one up? That's what I want. Don't take me back down. Keep going up. There we go. Everybody's just dropping them off right here because it just says to do that, but I'm pretty sure we need to go to the locker like normal. Yeah, this is the game right now, not the stream. We were just out in space and it was doing okay. No, this is Nick's music that's playing, not mine.
These rumors about the UEE are a load of bull. When you've been around as long as I have, you'll realize that these kind of conversations come and go.
Oh, I love the windows outside. Where is the admin locker in Levki? It can't actually want me to put the box down here, right? That's... Oops. Just picked up somebody else's box, sorry. Just keep that. Where did my box go? It was just sitting there.
Public sanitation.
No!
Pleasure of waking up at the crack of dawn and cleaning out the trees.
Well, I just messed that up for myself. That's unfortunate. Oh, wait. Is that it? Ah, cool. There it is. Okay. I need to find the admin box turn-in. Maybe that's not up here. Maybe that's downstairs. Ah, dang it. See, they don't show an admin center on the map.
Life been good to you recently?
No, the frames won't be like this when it comes out.
Days like today remind me why I left Terra. I got this
Where I see the marker, but that doesn't even work.
She means
Well, we delivered it. On to the next one. Probably will be if everyone is there.
Toads.
I don't believe everyone will be there. Since there's so little in Nyx, everybody's at Levki, but I think by the time this goes live, we'll have space stations spread throughout the system. We'll have new missions and contracts to run. I think in general, people are more likely to crowd Levki right now than they will be when this goes live. All right, one box delivered. It may or may not have. Oh my God! Wait, really? These elevators take you to the freight? I thought you would have to fly out there. So you tell me these elevators just go through the whole asteroid? I guess that's kind of cool. Man, I gotta get out of here. It feels cool when there's a new location dropped into the game and everybody's there. Makes the game feel way more populated. How about pad 5? Pad 6? Good call on refueling. Wow. Excuse me. You want to get shot, brother? Please remove yourself from my ship. Hello, please get off. Brother, leave. Go. Get out of here. Wait, can't I pull out my gun on here? Dude. All right. Dear citizen, please exfiltrate the area. I have work to do. Yeah, honestly, I thought I had closed the hatch. All right, he's heading out. Soon. Bye. Now I gotta vault my doorway. It's too laggy. No! It's a great way to trick someone to get off their ship. There we go. Okay. Problem solved. The desync. I don't think a stream sniper just wanted to get on the ship. Maybe they had never seen it before and just wanted to check it out on the inside. As long as that's all you're doing. Okay, let us take care of our ship services. Desync. Oh, desync. Can I not refuel from this pad? There we go. Just a moment. I'll be gone. I'm taking off in a... Okay.
Quantum fuel at 100%. Launch sequence complete.
It's crazy that it's literally like ships are coming and going. I cannot wait until this is how a Star Citizen plays everywhere. Not the lag, not that part. That's not great. I cannot wait until it is like everywhere is like this. And there's just people everywhere. It's so cool. And we'll drop it in here. Oh, Lord. Can we at least just get out of here? uh... 10 seconds per frame. Whew. No, this isn't Evo. You think I'm crazy? I have been doing this for a while, and I will admit this. I could be an idiot. I make some mistakes, but I do know Evo versus PTU. Vandul. No, I haven't, dude. What the heck? I think Levki stuck to me. It's so bad. Get me out of Levki, please. Okay. Oh my god. It's like it followed me away from Delamar. The 3.0 nostalgia. Yeah, for anybody who is wondering what it really feels like for Star Citizen to run like trash, this is how the whole game used to be. When you hear people talk about like the horror that was after 3.0 and just different things like that, we had 3 quarters straight where almost the whole game played like this in the more populated areas. They didn't have object container streaming, and it was bad. Back in my day. Back in my day. No, we spent all of our time just trying to get in the ship because you see all the UI, it wouldn't even show up on your damn computer. No, sorry, back in my day, you wouldn't move the boxes, sir. The boxes would move you. And by move, I mean send you back to your spawn point because you're f***ing dead, sir. That's right. Good old 3.0. CIG's making it laggy for nostalgia purposes. They would never be so kind. How many people in the local server? We had about 320 people in the local server. About 450 on the shard overall. The way Nyx is releasing feels like a setback. Wait for live. Let's see how live goes. Even just the fact that we might be getting our courier missions back is, I think, a really good, solid step forward for the game. I mean, it's crazy because it's just bringing back something we already had, but these lower stakes missions are so important. I didn't even realize how important they were until they were taken away, and I'm left trying to figure out what to suggest new players do to learn the game. Fly to the space station? For the 15th anniversary, they'll introduce 30Ks. Ooh, bringing back the greats. Sorry, that escalated, didn't it? Whoa! Whoa! Wow! Hey, buddy. Guess we got here around the same time, huh? It looks like there's a lot of ships that just jumped in here and then left themselves. But yeah, as you can see, we're around another point of interest here, and it's not laggy. So it's more a Levki thing than anything. Astropub said it'll go live exactly like this. Sounds like he's taking the piss, man. As you can see, it's not the Nyx system that's the problem.
landing assist.
Okay, you can thank me, but you still need to give me a
Please
place to land. Thank you. It's like walking up to the counter at some like In and Out, and they're just like, "Hey, thanks for coming." Yeah. But Levski's where we want to be. I get that. Yeah, Levski could definitely launch like this, but the Nix system itself, I think, is not going to be too bad a problem. And I think even Levski will be definitely performing better than this by that time. But we'll see. I will be on captain's table tomorrow, so I'll be able to get to have a whole conversation with Paul about it.
Landing successful.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Squadron 42, you think is going to be Q2 2026? Bro, that's a hot take. Let's get this bad box turned in. Q2 of 2026. If they were going to release in Q2 of 2026, they would have to start their marketing campaign right now, and they would still only have 6 months at most. You go away. God dang it. All right, just put the box down then, yeah? Just put it down. Yeah, this will be live for IAE. There we go. I don't think there's going to be a formal beta for this game. I mean, there might be a beta period. I don't think they're going to be calling it beta or anything like that. I think early access games have gotten away from the need to call things beta because people just expect that they're going to be slightly janky being early access. Bethesda often does 6 months or less for marketing campaigns to great effect. Yeah, dude, but that's Bethesda. Bethesda, at least up until recently, could really do almost anything they wanted and have an amazing reaction. It's like Beyonce shadow dropping an album, you know? That's going to be lit. But if freaking Telltale Tom from down the street shadow drops an album, well. Come on, Tommy. Just open the door. Wait, why is that saying over there? 800 meters away. Where do you want me to deliver this? You'd like to buy concepts again? Maybe the cargo center? No? Go back to hangars and habs. No? Bro, what? Where do they want me to go? CIG isn't that unknown. That's fair. They're not that unknown. Okay, how about this? Instead of, it's like if Beyonce was Bethesda, shadow dropping an album, and then CIG was Lupe Fiasco. There'd be plenty of people who were excited about it. We love Lupe Fiasco, but he could probably make a lot more noise with more traditional marketing. In my opinion. They could shadow drop. They could also do a short marketing poll. I'm not saying that it's not possible. It would seem like a weird choice to me. 13 years in development and then 6 months of marketing. Yeah, let's see the contract description. It just says deliver to the station. Doesn't say anything about where it needs to go in the station. I'm confused. Red wins. I think it's the admin center. I think the box is not, the turn-in location isn't really working. I had this problem in Evocati too, one time. But at that point I just said screw it and walked away. Think they have enough eyes on them from just years of bad publicity. They could totally do a short marketing run. They could. They could do a short marketing run. Not denying that. 13 years in development, then another year of marketing has accumulated enough bad press already. I think they want press, dude. I think Chris Roberts knew what he was doing with that when he said it was coming out in 27. No, 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 no. No. Wait. Wait. No. 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 Dang it. All right, well, we lost a box. Woohoo! 2 courier missions, no success. But hey, you know, they're halfway there. I guess it still does remind me of the 3.x days. Yes, 6 months is not 0 months. I did specifically try to say 6 months as well, not just a shadow drop. Not exaggerating. And again, they could do it, guys. I just think it would be weird. Well, I guess that means that we're not getting paid for any of this today. Good working with you guys. All right, this one they still want us to go to. This is like the same type of thing. Guess we could give it one more go. This one goes to Levki. This one comes here. Yeah, the problem is the turn-in locations aren't working, it seems. It's going to be awful if they haven't actually fixed the bugs with the courier missions. Much as people talk about Scam Citizen, a lot of folks were blown away by the 2024 Squadron playthrough. Yeah, I also like the trailers that come out. Hey, buddy. Getting charged up? Getting ready to... Maybe we could take the Spirit. I think we could probably get around a little faster in a Spirit.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
Who makes it again? Crusader. So why isn't it showing up? What's going on here? Oh, I'm in the wrong size hangar. All right, we'll just take the Guardian.
Please visit us again.
I love the Nyx music, dude. I think they've done a great job. There's also some, we're hearing some pyro music in here too. And some Stanta music. Beta in your mind is the period when everything is in, but is in testing. Yeah, I think we'll see that period of time. I just don't think they're gonna like officially label it as beta.
You are clear to launch.
I think that's like the last year before we go live, and probably even a little bit of time after that too.
Hello, how can Miss help you today?
Anything else would be weirder. Like, you think if they went with a traditional marketing campaign, it would be weird? Why is that?
You are clear to launch.
They could still release Q1 of 2026. They could. Anything's possible.
Launch sequence complete.
No matter what they do, I wish them the best with the release, because that's going to be a scary time for that company.
Thank you. And please visit again.
Back across the system we go, folks. Let's jump.
Quantum travel engaged.
Backwards compatible. Jaybird, catch you later, dude. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for hanging out. CIJ has the benefit of developing Squadron on our dollar. They have no publisher to pay back, so I personally think they can release it with minimal marketing. Yeah, somebody commented on one of my videos, I think it was. And they said something along the lines of like, oh, it was on Twitter. Somebody responded by saying like, oh, they should cancel Squadron 42. I don't think that they can, what did they say? Basically, they were saying they don't think Squadron will be able to make its money back. And I was like, that's the kicker. It's built on cash, not debt. They don't have to make the money back. It's definitely going to help if they do. If I were them, I'd want to. But like, they're not indebted to EA or something for that. Already referred to the beta phase as polishing. It makes sense. You think they were hoping to have Q4 26 to themselves, but the jig is up, so the best of a bad situation is Q2? Oh, you're saying... So you're not talking about the marketing campaign, you're talking about like when it's going to release.
Quantum travel complete.
I see.
Contact received.
Ooh. Hello, Contact. We don't know the state of Squadron. Maybe it would be ready mid next year, but we're holding back because of GTA. Maybe it would not be ready until Q4. Yeah, it's hard to know. They don't really talk too much about Squadron. They don't show too much about Squadron either. The only way we can judge how far along Squadron is how much progress they're making on Star Citizen, I guess. All right, looks like we got another crashed Connie here For all we know, it could be the exact same one. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh no, this is a cutlass. Ouch. I think I saw a dead body out there. Yeah, I do. Right, there's the Calders, but that's $80 million. As far as paying back goes, a lot of people think that CIG is $800 million in debt because they funded this, and that's just not. That's not true. They can't sell ships forever. They need some. Ooh, there we go. Server error. First one of the day. I'm surprised it took this long. Yeah, they do need to make money elsewhere besides just ship sales. I do think they'll sell ships forever, to be quite honest. I don't think it's going to be all ships. I think it's mainly going to be the smaller ones. I hope it is at least, but I think they're already gearing up and trying to make more money from cosmetics. Optional subscription will probably be part of it. Squadron 42 sales is something that they probably want. And who knows, maybe they'll take more investment. Once they prove themselves with Squadron, people are going to be throwing money. If they prove themselves with Squadron, I'll say. I think people will be much more excited, not just to invest in the game, but also to buy it. It's like launching an actual game. Believe it or not, does a lot for a company's reputation. GTA 6 will be on console only for the first year, yeah. But its marketing will be everywhere. The fact that Jared can't say anything makes you think they are getting close to a marketing campaign. I kind of feel bad for Jared. His job has been very much delinquished this year. Just, he hasn't commented on it himself. He kind of makes little statements here and there about how his job has changed. But I do wonder, you know, the things he can't say in his own professional setting, how much he is just annoyed with the state of information around Star Citizen right now. He can't share anything. He barely does any interviews. He doesn't get to do any sprint reports. He doesn't get to have like a fun, humorous time on Inside Star Citizen that much anymore. It seems like he's mainly just playing coordinator, which is a bummer. Because his strength has always been talking to the community. Some people hate it. Some people love it. But he's been pretty consistently good over the last like 8 years. Ship blueprint sales. Yeah. That would be interesting. If they sold the blueprints, but you still had to make the ship in game. There will definitely be a sub with benefits option for this game. They're already... You can see it. Like, they already have the sub. It's just that the benefits you get right now are out of game. Eventually, they're going to make those in-game benefits, I think. And even the ones you get right now are like armor and stuff, so technically it kind of works in-game. Carter Donna, thank you for the kind words. Welcome into the chat. Welcome to the stream. '07 Star Future. Good to see you. The real problem, that's the real problem with GTA 6. It's marketing shadow. Forget other game publishers. Hollywood shuffles their film releases to avoid it. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what sometimes people miss is like GTA 6 is going to be a console game. It might be in a different genre. Hell, it might have no interest whatsoever to the people who are watching whatever it is you're showing, but it's all about seconds. It's all about attention these days. And GTA is going to take a lot of attention. Do you think Squadron will be co-op instancing? I don't know what that means. Do you mean like co-op playable? Like people can jump in and play with you? selling the blueprint would take away the rep grind or the reward for finding the blueprint. Yes, but it would still not be the actual version of that ship, you know? You'd still have to go and try and get components. You'd have to try and get commodities, resources, upgrade blueprint. There are other things. That's treading into the territory of why people had so many problems with AI blades, myself included. Because if CIG is selling ships, then they're taking away the rep grind, they're taking away the reward, the progression that you need to earn that ship. But the ship isn't as impressive without the specific components or subcomponents or customization or anything like that. So if they then start selling the components on the store as well, well, then we're kind of in the circle of like, what are you actually getting in the game to progress through your ship, as opposed to just buying everything on the store and then playing with it, which is what some people want. No offense to you if you want that. Some people just literally want a full cash shop and then a digital space to enjoy the things that they spent cash on. And I get that. It's like, certainly there are situations and when there's nothing wrong with that, but I do think for a game that's being made like this, that will be a problem at some point. Watch your YouTubes all the time. Didn't realize you were on Twitch too. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, we're back. Yeah, me and Twitch get along. They're good people. Except when you give me jump scares, Twitch. Whee! Okay. Not Constellation. Mr. Cutlass, you got anything inside for me? Maybe a loot box or two. Maybe. No, there's nothing in here. It's weird. I found more stuff doing this on Evocati. Oh, here we go. Looks like medical. Hey, there's a tractor beam. That's nice. A couple other things we'll take. Oh, god dang it. No. I think I just heard something. No! These stupid NPCs, dude. I guess you gotta definitely assume that there is a chance you'll run into an NPC out here. Come here. Trying to shoot me while I'm busy doing stuff. Stupid little Mustang, your puny little wings and your dumb nose. Dude, this desync is crazy! This server is not doing well. Guess it's a more challenging fight. It's an ERT, not a VRT.
Target destroyed.
Okay. Thank you for wasting that time. There we go. I'm going to stay in SCM this time. You know, there isn't much in space right now, but this is the kind of space you want to live in. It feels frontier so far, but that might just because I didn't go to any planets yet. No, I didn't have shields on. I leave my ship in quantum in nav mode too often. Do you even sleep with all the in-depth videos you make in streaming? I do get my sleep. I'm a huge baby when it comes to my sleep. I need to get good sleep at night. Yoink. Alright, you stay right here. I'm gonna go check the other loot boxes. So rudely interrupted. Oh, there's a dead person. Hey, got anybody that cares about you? Oh. Hope not. He's now spinning off into never. Yeah, I think that box that I found was the only loot box out here. Dang it. Come back. Where'd it go? Oh, space. Oh, there we go. Why does this box have, like, eggs in it? So weird. Oh well. Nice to get some loot out here. I think if they play around with the loot drops and the specific ships you're finding and make it a little more logical based on what they're supposed to be carrying, these missions are going to be the freaking cream of the crop for newcomers. But now we go see if we can actually complete it one more time. You could probably scrape the hulls of these ships. Yeah. Another long jump. Oh, we're going to Nyx Castra. Yeah, so Nyx Castra actually takes you to Stanton. But since we're so far out there, we've got a jump ahead of us. I think this one will require us to go through the star, so we'll head towards Levki first. Excuse me. Star's a big boy. Is Nyx bigger than Pyro? It's a good question. I don't know how big Pyro is in game. Oh, we do not want to get all the way to Levki. Let's drop out.
Hello, how can Miss help you today? Systems on.
Pyro's bigger?
Engines on.
Pyro is 79 grandmothers in diameter.
Quantum travel engaged.
Nyx's outermost ring is at 96. Wait, did they put the outer ring in? They keep talking about the Glaciem ring, and I do wonder, are they still going to do the really far out one, or are they just sticking to this main one here? Yeah, I was wondering what kind of counts as being still in a star system. Can you just pick an arbitrary point? Does every star system have an Oort cloud of some sort? It'll be, yeah, Stanton smaller than Nyx, smaller than Pyro. Just wait till we see Ellis, though. That system about to be huge. At least the quantum travel music's on time. Nyx jump points. Oh, okay. So they're closer in than they're supposed to be. That's interesting. The Keeger ring is in the files. Cool. Good. If they're adding the Keeger ring as well, then this is actually going to be quite a bit of possibilities, things to do in the star system. Okay. Finally getting to the Nyx Castor jump point, which is actually the Nyx Stanton jump point, but we like the name Castor, so we'll stick with it. Let's see if we can actually drop off a box. Oort cloud is just a favored theoretic idea? As in it doesn't actually exist?
Landing gear down.
In the Oort cloud where like
Have a pleasant stay.
quite a bit of comets come from? No, I love the Guardian, but this exit animation is really, it's starting to kill me, man. Just open the door. I do love the interior of this ship, though. This feels like what the Mustang Delta was supposed to feel like. Beta? It feels like a van. This one's just like an action van. Wait a second. Am I taking a black box to the jump point? That's new. I had to go out the back because I needed to grab my box. And now, Mr. UPS man, Mr. Great Space UPS, you've done so good today. Let's... like combat UPS, you know? Barely even space. Or barely even UPS. It's more... I don't know, could you call this Warzone delivery services? Because Nyx is kind of struggling. Ta-da! Just took a little picture to remember the moment. Okay, so drop off package at Nyx cast for jump point, but where? Let me put it down. I will place it on the elevator deck here, and then we can see if it at least gets recognized as a mission item. If not, I'm not risking sending it down. No. No, it's not. I don't think it actually... I'm really sketched out of, like, sending it down. I don't want to... Whatever, we'll send it down. Nope. Now we know. No, you actually control your ship in this game, Doug. You can control your ship and everything about it. Okay, let's bring it back up. So you can open up your ship. There you go. You can enter it. You can see the whole interior. You can interact with your interior. In a very, very short amount of time, you will be able to actually pull out these components. I think you already can pull them out, but it'll make a difference because you'll have a whole engineering system where you have to keep your ship running. Kind of like Sea of Thieves with their whole water in the hull and fire and stuff. This doesn't work yet. And then obviously you can you leave me alone? And then obviously you can get all the way up. Oh, you get a bed where you can log on and off. You get a kitchen where you should be able to cook stuff eventually, shower, hydration, all that jazz. And then you've got your pilot seat up here. You hop in this seat, you can take off, fly wherever you want, jump out of the ship at any point. It's a good time. I've heard there are Vanduul AI in this test. Or at least I've seen people reporting it. Yeah, no problem, Doug. If you want to see more gameplay, I'll be doing some more tomorrow. Around this same time. The Oort cloud was theorized by Dutch astronomer Jan Oort to explain long-term comets. There's no observational data that can prove a structure too far away to observe. Really? What was that probe that we sent out? Gemini or whatever? Has it not hit? Not hit the cloud? Let's see where this takes us. Our probe has not hit the cloud? That's crazy, dude. I definitely thought we had gotten eyes on at some point. Man, space is so damn big, and we're so small that we still can't confirm if there's a cloud of rocks around our star system. Voyager, that was it, thank you. So it's still telling me drop off is 700 meters away. What do they want? Where do they want this box to go? Okay, we didn't go to the refinery deck. Maybe for some reason that's it. Hey, what's up, Vagabond? Yeah, org play tomorrow, Maverick. Org play every day. Although I think I might want to do something in the PTU with the org, not gonna lie. For those who can. No, 1.9. No, 1.4. Give me 1 second, folks. Sorry about that. All right. 576 meters away. Dude, it's just broken. That's so strange. I don't know. It doesn't have the right location. You know that? Oh shit, Cuban. Dude. Give that man a freaking round of applause, dude. Cuban just dropped 20 memberships over on YouTube. Passed both. You passed both goals for us today, man. Literally dominating Toes Gang. Much love to you, dog. I appreciate you. You're helping us. You're also feeding the good people out on the streets this month that might struggle with the stamps. Thanks, dude. Hope you're having a good day. And Maverick with the bits, dude. A little shout out to Cuban. So I think this ain't working. Admin office does not take the package. It doesn't look like anywhere else really. Yeah, see, it's not even really willing to tell me where I need to drop it off. Yeah, see, it's not. It's not even on the map. They can't even describe to me where the drop-off location is. Little problematic. So, we're getting there. Excuse me. The courier missions and stuff are getting there. It's just outdoor cargo elevator. I don't think they have those at this station. No, they only have docking ports. I mean, for some reason, maybe a docking port? Is the chair nice? I love the chair. The chair is very nice, yeah. Even Mrs. Tomato, she sat in it the other day and she was like, oh. Yeah, this is actually a good chair to sit in. Not in the mission info, no. They don't tell us a drop-off location. Unbackable, enjoy your lunch, bro. Have a good one. Yeah, I tried the cargo elevator. Shall I try and break this again? Take my package. It has been turned in, sir. Hey. 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 Answer me. I turned in the package. Let me back there. If you're not going to do your job, let me get back there and do it. You can't even get a box of chlorine delivered across the star system. Nyx is just out of whack. It's done for. This place is falling apart. Can I pick up what I turned in? Oh, nope. It just erased what I turned in. And that's it, folks. There's your look at, well, your first look at Nyx and the contract spawning here and the system itself. We saw a little bit of Levki, checked out the asteroid belt, did a couple courier missions. It's unfortunate they're not working, but I'm hopeful that they do get them functional by the time we go live. There's more to see. There will be some mercenary missions that I think I want to do in this system. Maybe we can jump into those tomorrow with the group. But this was just like an early first look at some of the first content dropping in on the first patch. Keep in mind, this is number one update for 4.4, so there are still more things that they're going to need to bring into the update before it goes live, like space stations and factions and obviously better functionality. So we'll be checking back in over the next week to see what more is being brought in. And I think this makes as good a time as any to tell everybody that we will be doing a streamathon when this goes live. We've got plans for our Nyx streamathon, as long as it's not too close to some of the other plans we have later on in the month. We will be doing a traditional streamathon where the time limit will be capped probably at around 3 to 4, maybe 5 days. And I will simply take 10-hour breaks. So we're going to do it how it's meant to be done. You guys can make this basically like a 70 to 80 hour stream when Nyx comes out. We'll be doing the whole celebratory journey. You guys can join in game. We'll do a whole bunch of stuff with GII. We might do a podcast or something, maybe a couple giveaways. And if y'all are really in the mood, I'm sure Mrs. Tomato would not be opposed to a couple of tortures. Either way, that's it for today's look at Nyx. Hope you guys got a good chance to see kind of what it's about, where it's going, get an idea of if you actually will like it or not. And I'll be back next time with some more. Will Squadron 42 be co-op? I don't think so. It was supposed to be originally. But I do not know if they're sticking with that. Destroy, enjoy your No Man's Sky, dude. I'll see you later. All right. Let me find you guys somebody to pass you on with. I'm wrapping up the stream.
Stream F on time, baby. Bring you a game chat. Woo woo.
Bring you a game chat. I'm guessing that was supposed to be bring your A game chat. Bring your a game chat. Bring your a game. All right, folks. Today, I'm going to leave you with Kemi. It's been a while since we checked in on Kemi. Looks like he's doing some streaming of the PTU. In about 3 hours, jump into that chat, folks. Light a fire. Let them know where you came from. Drop the toes. Drop the gang. Drop it all. Except for your pants. Don't do that. Keep it appropriate, folks. Just show toes. And let them know where the love's coming from. Tell them who sent you. And keep them entertained. I appreciate you guys all. As with every day, it's a great time just getting to chill here and chat with you. I love when I can actually hop into the game and play a little bit too. Sorry about no monthly report today, but I promise we'll get back to that either tomorrow or on Monday. Most likely on Monday. We'll do a whole deep dive on the monthly report. I've also got a talk prepared for Reputation for you guys, so we'll do a deep dive into Reputation and what's going on with that as well. But this has been your look at Nyx. Hope y'all enjoyed. Thank you so much for being here. Keep an eye out on the YouTube channel in the next couple of days for a Star Citizen in 2025 look. And treat yourselves well. Go eat something you love. Do something you love. Hang out with somebody you love. Give someone a hug. Try a hobby maybe that you like. I don't know. Just do something today, you know? Feel good. Have some joy. You're good people. You deserve a good time. I appreciate you once again, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.